Gosh, you got to be excited about your race on April 11th. $50,000 to win. And how did you pull this together?
Well, we've been working on it a little while. Shane Stewart and Brad Sweet, and of course Kyle was in contact with me wanting to know, if it was a possibility. And of course I wanted it. I just wanted to make sure, that we were ready for something like that. But to me, it's going to be about the same as World Outlaws, the hype. So I just want it to be right, so.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. I'm a little nervous about the time of the year it is, but.
Right.
We, I think we'll be all right. We've done some stuff in that time of the year, our practices or our opening nights, was around there. So I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Who reached out to who first about the High Limit race? Did you reach out to them or did they reach out to you?
They reached out to me. Shane and Brad kind of both. We did a conference call, and I think it was initially started by Brad, but I'm not 100% sure of that. I just know that they had picked several tracks, and we were one of the top tracks that they wanted to come to, and of course that shows by them paying $50,000 to win.
Right, no doubt about it.
Darren, you got 1 year under your belt now as the general manager out there. What did you learn the most after one season of doing this?
Well, Kurt, I will tell you, it's way more than I ever expected. I had some adjustments to make. I did the best I could do, and of course, I put all I had in it. Wasn't perfect. Had some stumbles. Nothing that I couldn't overcome. I did learn one thing. You're not going to please everybody, so just do the best you can do, and that's all you can do.
Darren,
it is a handful.
Darren, if people don't realize what it takes to be a general manager of a racetrack in today's world, it's more challenging now than it's ever been. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%. And I'm one of them that had really no idea what it took. I mean, I've been around it, and I had somewhat of a general idea, but until I stepped in it, all the way, it's a lot of work. It's, there's so many details that you need to know for that Friday night that have to be in place to make things work. And it's overwhelming. The biggest thing is you've got to have the right people around you. That is key, because one guy can't do it all.
Right. Do you feel like you benefited from being a racer and racing all those years? Do you feel like that kind of helps you through the process a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. It gave me a general idea of what needs to happen as far as the races, the program. It was just the promoting side of it, and I had to learn some of that. And but racing for 23 years, I think that was it was something to stand on anyway and build from. Of course, I'm all about my racers. That's number one to me. So
right.
That helped me. I know what it takes to race, and I know what they need and what they don't need. So I feel that was something good for me.
We noticed that the Lucas Oil ASCS National Sprint Car Tour is going to be running on Friday nights now on your natural night. I think that's going to help them a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, they contacted me and of course wanted some other dates that I had already booked, which I have a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday show. That is, we're bringing back the Jayhawk Classic. I've teamed up with Todd Staley and Melbourne Bank Late Models on it, so it's going to be a big show. They wanted that weekend. Of course, it's Cup weekend, but it was just a little late, so we got together, and I said, I think your better bet's to run with our regular show. Them weekday shows are just they're not a good deal anymore. Right. I don't know that they have ever been that great, but I don't recommend them at all.
back in the day when Lakeside Speedway was over there on 99th and Leavenworth Road, Lakeside was known as a late model track. Do you ever see that in the future of Lakeside Speedway bringing maybe a spec late model or maybe a brand of a late model to Lakeside Speedway? Do you think that could be in the future of the racetrack?
It is in the future. It was real close to happening this year. I just kind of ran out of time. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. There will be a late model class there next year, whether it's an added or if it replaces something. I don't know that yet, but and that's another gamble I'm going to take. It's not going to be successful the first year because I need to get it out that that is a class that'll run weekly at Lakeside.
Right.
So it'll take them guys some time to get cars together and blah blah blah. But I was in contact with since I-80's no more.
Right.
I was been in contact with Jay with the Melbourne Bank late model stuff, and we were trying to move that to Lakeside Speedway weekly. Just kind of ran out of time, and I didn't get all the way with him that I needed to. So, but I am working on that, and whether it's the Melbourne Bank or if it's a crate late, we will have them next year, and I'm going to run them weekly.